Recently, there's been a lot made about changing the words in old books. Now, I'm going to kind of lay this out for you. There's a thought experiment called the Ship of Theseus. Now, this isn't a perfect example because the Ship of Theseus is actually not as bad as what they're doing here. Okay, follow this. In the Ship of Theseus, a guy builds a ship, and over hundreds of years, they replace all the parts, the boards, the nuts, the bolts, with the exact same nuts and bolts. But in 200 years, there's not a single original piece. Is that still the Ship of Theseus? Now, if you change a word because 20 years ago, the person wrote the book and it didn't, the words don't jive with what we like today, okay. But then in another 20 years, you got to go back and change and change and change. And then 100 years from now, that book may not look anything like the original author wanted.